Welcome to Zanna Vibes, beacon of martial arts techniques and wisdom. If you're passionate about martial arts or just love seeing jaw-dropping moves in action, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a video. Subscribe now and let's get started. He was trained to kill without hesitation, a shadow from the Israeli military turned ruthless assassin. But he didn't expect his final opponent to be a quiet Shaolin monk with a tourist visa and a prayer bell. What happens when modern brutality meets ancient discipline, in a forgotten village on the edge of Russia? Welcome to Zanna Vibes, beacon of martial arts mastery, and don't forget to subscribe and comment for more compelling stories. Let's get started. The village of Zabad, nestled on the misty edge of Russia's southeastern border, rarely saw strangers. But two arrived that spring, one a ghost from war, the other a wanderer from peace. Eli Razin was once a revered Krav Maga expert, trained by elite Israeli units. Ruthless. Efficient. Forgotten after betrayal by the very system he served, he turned rogue, now an assassin for hire known only as the Black Hand. He came to Zabad for one reason, to eliminate a local politician under the veil of rural obscurity. But fate had other plans. Wei Jian, a Shaolin monk and master of Southern Dragon-style Kung Fu, had been traveling the world as a humble tourist. His path was one of redemption. He had once broken temple rules in youth, and was sent into the world to learn humility. He smiled more than he spoke and carried no weapons. Only a small prayer bell dangled from his backpack. His train broke down 2 towns early. Locals welcomed him to Zabad, intrigued by the serene Chinese man who meditated by the riverside and sparred gently with curious teens. When the mayor of Zabad was found poisoned, and a masked figure left behind a mark, a black palm print scorched into wood, fear gripped the village. Whispers grew, the assassin was still here. Wei Jian's calm was unshaken. One dusk, a young boy ran to him. "Sir. The killer, he's in the old foundry." He took 2 people. The old steel foundry, rusted and broken, sat at the village's edge. Smoke curled from its cracked windows. A ring of villagers stood outside, silent and afraid. Wei Jian walked through the crowd. Inside, Eli Razin stood shirtless, scars like maps across his chest. 2 locals lay tied behind him. His eyes burned like coals. "You don't belong here, monk," Eli growled in Russian-accented English. "I go where peace is broken," Jian replied softly, bowing. "You think Shaolin tricks stop me?" Eli cracked his neck and stomped forward. "I've crushed necks with elbows. Snapped jaws in one move. You're nothing but robes and fairy tales." Wei Jian stepped into stance. Tiger meets dragon. The first strike came like lightning. Eli lunged, knife hand, eye gouge feint, knee to the stomach. Wei Jian blocked, deflected, sidestepped. Snap. Crack. Jian's palm connected with Eli's ribs. The assassin winced. They circled. Eli used his full Krav Maga arsenal, low kicks, elbow strikes, brutal headbutts. Wei countered with rooted horse stances, flowing parries, explosive mid-air kicks that echoed in the metal ruins. A crowd gathered at the doorway, silent, breathless. Eli caught Wei Jian's wrist, twisting it into a lock. "Got you." But Wei rotated his elbow with inhuman precision, snake out of the well, and struck Eli's temple with a back fist. Blood. "You fight well," Eli snarled, eyes wide. "But I've fought to kill. You fight for show." Wei closed his eyes, just for a beat. "I fight, for them." He stomped the ground, channeling dragon breath, a burst of focused chi that launched him into a flying double kick. Eli staggered, dazed. Wei dropped, spun low, and swept the assassin off his feet. The crowd gasped. Eli rose, trembling. He charged, fury overwhelming skill. A final blow. Wei ducked beneath it and landed iron palm directly to Eli's solar plexus. Eli crumpled. The villagers surged in, freeing the captives. The mayor's widow wept. Children looked at Wei as if he were a hero from legend. Wei Jian knelt beside the fallen Krav Maga master. "You could have been a guardian," he whispered. But your anger turned you into a weapon. Eli looked up, coughing. And what are you? Wei looked toward the crowd. A student. That night, Wei Jian left the village quietly. No applause. No reward. Only the whisper of the prayer bell on his bag as he disappeared into the birch forest. But in Zavad, they still tell the tale, the day an assassin fell, and peace stood tall. The crowd watched in stunned silence as the assassin lay broken in the dust, his fury silenced by the calm of a Shaolin monk who never sought to fight. Wei Jian didn't celebrate. He simply turned, bowed to the villagers, and vanished into the forest as quietly as he had come. No name, no reward, only the echo of a prayer bell left behind. And in that forgotten border town, they still speak of the day when steel met spirit, and spirit won.